हेलो बच्चा लोग, हाउस इट गोइंग? क्या हाल है? I'll just wait for a bit. All right. Hey anyone, what's up man? How's it going? क्या हाल है? रवि क्या साला कोई भी आके मेरे को बोलता टाइम पे नहीं, हमेशा टाइम पे रहता हूँ मैं। रवि रवि किशन, कम ऑन। हाउस इट गोइंग भाई? क्या हाल है? Your prediction. Hi, I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, but of course we'll talk about it. Hey, Vidit, what's happening, man? How's it going? क्या हाल है? क्या म्हणतोस? When did you become Ankh in reality? I've always been Ankh, yeah. I've always been young. Even when I was a kid, I actually preferred playing with or being around people who are older than me. So I've always been an old soul. But now I'm actually young. I'll turn 40 next year. So yeah, I am officially young. But guys, how's it going? Kya haal hai? How's it go? How were your couple of days without football? And the sinking feeling of the World Cup, the end of the World Cup being near is really hitting me now. And I really don't know what I'm going to do after the World Cup. I have no idea. And despite that, I have no intention of watching the game tonight. Such a fucking ridiculous game. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? अब किसको फर्क पड़ता है ये ब्रॉन्ज मेडल गेम के लिए? मेरे को बिल्कुल इंटरेस्ट नहीं है वो ब्रॉन्ज मेडल गेम देखने का। क्या होता है यार उसमें? बकवास गेम। वर्ल्ड कप फाइनलिस्ट, या श्योर। ए थैंक यू भाई आदित्य। एक ही बंदा है इधर जो मेरे को अप्रिशिएट करता है। थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू भाई। क्या हाल है? बादल आदित्य, सॉरी आई कुड नॉट फिगर आउट अ वे टू शेयर इट विथ यू। देयर इज समथिंग, मुझे पता नहीं एक्चुअली ऐसा हुआ है कि आई हैव फॉरगॉटन माय पासवर्ड ऑफ जो भी आई इसका क्या बोलते हैं, आई क्लाउड का अकाउंट का, नहीं आई क्लाउड नहीं, अपना आईट्यून्स के अकाउंट का। तो मेरे ख्याल से वो आई हैड दैट डबल ऑथेंटिकेशन, that's the reason I could log into it. But actually, just in case anyone didn't watch this game, Andre Santos was really good. Huh? So it was United versus Wrexham, our preseason friendly. Andre Santos had a really good game, first of all. I know it is just Wrexham and all that, but he had a decent game. Second is, two of our youngsters, they were so good. बहुत सही है, बहुत सही खेले दोनों, आर्मर एंड हैरी एमस, both played really well. I was particularly impressed by Armour. He is a left footer who plays as a center back, and he's very good and confident on the ball. उसका passing अच्छा है. Not even once did I see him panic. And they were playing against Wrexham. So Wrexham, it's a very good level. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो level Wrexham just because they don't play in the Premier League, it's not a good level. It's a really good level. They play at very good level compared to what these kids are doing. And our kids were all right, yaar. Matlab, I genuinely liked how they played. And if you look at it, I'm just looking at it. Out of this, I genuinely liked how Armour played. Yaar. Oh, matlab, he looks really confident on the ball. एकदम अच्छा, लेफ्ट फुट अच्छा है, पासिंग अच्छा करता है. एंड वन थिंग आई लाइक अबाउट हिम इज ही always passes forward. Sideways, unless until he doesn't have an option, he will not pass sideways. So I was really impressed by Armour. And all these kids are 18, 19 or something like that. Harry Amos is still is just 19. You have someone like Jacob Devaney. He had a decent game, but I was particularly impressed by two players. One was Daniel Armour and Harry Amos. So I am 100% going to watch the next game against Rosenborg. It is on, I think, मैं एक बार check करता हूँ, next Friday या कुछ है शायद. Yeah, it's on 24th of July. But I am 100% going to watch that game. If possible, I'll do the watch along. हम लोग time pass बात करते करते we can watch it. So yeah, it was a good game. I was really happy. I was really impressed. And kya ho raha na, it's sort of a nice crossover between the World Cup ending and United playing starting. So I'm really excited to watch United this season. So yeah, but I mean, it was a really good game. I had a good time. Of course, we lost it. Doesn't matter. I thought Joshua Zirkzee, I mean, he was, let's say, he was okay. Santos was good. Ballon d'Or was good. But the point was, for them to get some minutes under their belt. I thought they did decent, yeah. अच्छा खेले वो लोग. Yeah. The end of World Cup feels so bad. Once we are saying, "Arey yaar, seriously, yaar, seriously." And still, despite that, I have no intention of watching the game tonight. मेरे को थोड़ा भी interest नहीं है. I am not going to watch the game tonight. And I think that day we were talking on the live stream, and all of a sudden I realized that out of the 6 World Cups that I have watched, I have only watched 2 round of 16. Round of 16 नहीं, 2 bronze medal games. एक था ब्राजील वर्सेस नेदरलैंड्स का, एंड दूसरा था ये वाला जर्मनी वर्सेस पोर्चुगल का 2006 से. I only watched 2 games. मुझे बिल्कुल इंटरेस्ट नहीं है कभी. मुझे ऐसा मतलब there was a feeling I had कि अरे यार I used to watch it and I'm not interested all of a sudden. But I've never watched it. I was never interested. That's a good sign. Yeah. Hey Dexter, what's up, man? Man United. I am also. I'll be honest with you. I am also excited to watch Man United versus Rosenborg because our kids are really, really good. बहुत अच्छे के लिए अपने बच्चा लोग. मुझे मजा आया उनका गेम देख के. तो उनका जब भी अंडर 18, अंडर 21 रहेगा गेम्स, मैं तो पक्का फॉलो करने वाला हूँ उनको. पक्का 100% फॉलो करने वाला हूँ. So it's going to be a great season. Next season से अच्छा होगा अपना पक्का. France ends after that will not happen. वो तो नहीं होगा यार. But that's the thing. क्यों ये छूतिया गेम क्यों इंटरेस्टेड है लोग? किसको फर्क पड़ता है ये छूतिया गेम में? क्या है? दोनों टीम हार गए. Why would you even want to play that game? है? काय को क्यों खेलना है वो सब? सेकंड थिंग यू शुड डू कि ये गेम में कोई भी गोल स्कोर करेगा तो उसको या ये करेगा, उसका रिकॉर्ड बिल्कुल वैलिड नहीं होना चाहिए. That should not be counted in World Cup records. A fucking idiotic game. How was today's game? Yeah, it was a good, yeah. Dexter, it was a good game. I had a good time. I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. So, the next game is on Friday, Rosenborg versus Man United. I'll try to do the watch along or something like that. But yeah, let's see. The big surprise, because I'm quite surprised that I had the plans to stream. Yeah. I did. मैंने मतलब last time ही बोला था, right? क्या नहीं बोला था? याद नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को. But yeah, I was always going to do this live stream. मुझे नहीं लगता किसी को कुछ फर्क पड़ता रहेगा. मेरे को लगता है वो कोई भी गोलकीपर ऐसा लग रहा है कि 1-1 हो रहा है. बट आई मीन इसके बाद सीधा 90 मिनट्स के बाद सीधा पेनल्टीज ही है, राइट? इट्स नॉट 120 मिनट्स इफ आई एम नॉट मिस्टेकन. 120 मिनट्स ही है. सॉरी 120 मिनट्स नहीं, इट्स जस्ट 90 मिनट्स. I don't think it's 120. Can someone just check and tell me? But I don't think it's 120 minutes. It's 90 minutes. Yeah. Hey, thank you. It was a good time. I mean, I just realized I'm doing the live stream after the first, मतलब basically England or Spain game. Sorry, France or Spain game के बाद अभी हम लोग I'm doing this live stream. So our last live stream was 3 days back on Wednesday. And yeah, it was a good time, man. I had a good time at Drogba. I always have a good time there. He's a great guy. Live stream was excellent. The game was excellent. And I tip my hat to Shashwat, the kind of nonsense he has to deal with. So first of all, what he said was that I am expecting Argentina to win. And after Argentina won, there were so many Messi fans that were giving him shit, and I'm thinking, why the fuck are these guys giving you shit? और बेचारा सबका इतना patiently वो deal कर रहा था ना. I mean, nothing but respect to that guy. कैसे deal करता है वो ऐसे situations मुझे पता नहीं है. बाप रे, it was really horrible. So yeah. Hey, Ajinkya, what's up, man? So guys, Ajinkya is one of my school friends. Very, very, very good friend of mine, and we have so that's the plan. So I think I told you guys about a reunion trip, and that was supposed to be in South Africa for the next World Cup, but that's not happening. But yeah, we are definitely planning the reunion trip. And हमारा एक दोस्त उसमें बहुत बेचारा ये ट्राई कर रहा है. मैंने उसको बोला भाई वर्ल्ड कप से पहले मुझे कुछ पूछ मत, जो भी प्लान रहेगा विल डू इट आफ्टर द वर्ल्ड कप. So yeah, definitely करना पड़ेगा. Yeah, वो प्लान कर रहे हैं यार. Thank you guys. Thank you भाई for dropping in the chat. Give a mota summary of today's game. How did Santosh? Actually, he was very good. So basically, what he did was, first of all, he was shielding the defense. Later, he was very quick with his passing, very quick on the ball. जब भी कुछ भी रहेगा, तो he was shielding defense really well. There were a few interceptions that he made, a couple of blocks he made. All in all, a very neat and tidy game. And considering it was Wrexham, of course, the Wrexham is nothing level for him, right? He's definitely he used to play at Chelsea in the Premier League, so that's why dealt with it really really well. One player I'm simply not sure of, and is Joshua Zirkzee. मुझे नहीं पता. I mean, it's not like I was very optimistic about him to start with, but I mean, yeah, he had an okay game. I don't know, maybe he was sluggish. He was playing after a long time, but he did not have a great game in my opinion. Hey, what's up, bhai? What's up, King bro? How's it going? Going, bro? How's it going? Kya haal hai? He's the only player who came to United from Chelsea and flopped. Juan Mata was actually good. See, that's the thing, right? Mount. See, I don't want to say Mount flopped, because Mount has been injured for the most part. So, Juan Mata, you can also say Matic was okay at United, but he was, I think he had passed his best at Chelsea itself. So he was okay at Manchester United. He had a few good games, and that's about it. So Matic wasn't exactly great. Thing with Juan Mata was that I don't think Juan Mata was used properly by Manchester United. मुझे नहीं लगता उसको बराबर से यूज किया था. So, but again, no complaints. I absolutely loved Juan Mata. So no complaints about it at all. Hey, hello, bhai Ajinkya, what's up? Miss the stream for 2 days. We are doing the third place. No, we are not doing the third place, man. I'm not going to watch that game. I'm going to sleep early tonight. I'll wake up आराम से कल, और कल रात को अपने को कल रात को पूरा टाइम ये करना है, पूरी रात अपने को स्ट्रीम करनी है. लॉट यार, हम लोग 12:30 का गेम है, तो हम लोग 11:15 को हम लोग चालू करते हैं कल का स्ट्रीम. And Rohit will join me tomorrow. Abhishek is going out to watch the game with his wife, who also is a Liverpool fan, by the way. And out of all of us, she is the only one who has covered actual football. And she has actually taken interviews of Arsene Wenger, Thierry Henry. She has met them. She has been to Anfield. Abhishek has not yet gone to Anfield, but she has been to Anfield. So she is the only one out of all of us who has actual journalistic footballing credentials. So yeah, but he's going out with his wife, and they'll go to some pub. And yeah, I mean, you have to hand it to the United States. Yeah. They have done a fantastic job of hosting this World Cup. Keep the politics and all that nonsense aside, but they have done a fantastic job here. So yeah. Carrick out, we can't win title with someone who can't. Yeah. I mean, see, क्या होता है ना कि irrespective of how fucked up we are as a club, at the start of the season, I'm always optimistic. ऐसा बहुत rarely हुआ है. Probably last season था कि I wasn't optimistic at all, but otherwise I'm always optimistic about United. कि it's not like I think that we are going to win the league or something like that. It's just, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching United. So that part makes me slightly, I don't want to say optimistic, but yeah, slightly excited. I'm always excited to watch United. उसके बाद क्या होता है 2 week के बाद उसकी बात अलग है. But at the start of the season, I'm always excited. So I'm still excited. I'm excited to watch the game against Rosenborg on the coming Friday. Man, it will be a good game. Would you rather collab with official Ronaldo or your teammates? I mean, I think I have a better chance of official collabing with official Ronaldo than all of my teammates, right? So yeah. 6 World Cups, all so many stories. This was my third. Arey, that's great, yaar. That's great. I mean, soak it in, man. I mean, I like writing. तो मुझे ये मैंने last time भी दिखाई थी आपको कि इतनी डायरी मेरी भर गई है. But if possible, just a suggestion to you guys. I mean, करना ही चाहिए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. लेकिन please, if you have any memories regarding World Cup, any memories, memory of watching this stream, memory of say about something about the game, of memory of watching it with your friends, something out of that game, please start writing about it. It will be fun. A few years down the line, or probably a month down the line, you'll look back and you'll just go through it and you'll realize, yeah, you had something to cherish and you can build on it. क्योंकि क्या a lot of times what happens is, for example, if you watch a semi-final between France and Spain, and you if you think of an incident that you will be able to connect with something else that happens in the Premier League or in the Spanish league, or when your team plays, yeah, it will be fun. It will be fun. Just an exercise. I mean, just fun exercise. मुझे कुछ आपको ये पढ़ाई देनी नहीं है. I don't want to give you any homework, but it's fun. Since all of you guys like football that much, it will be fun. Just try it out. Hey Keshav bhai, what's up? What's up? Open YouTube again after the loss. It is sort of being a French fan final. Like, अरे. But tell, see, मुझे पता नहीं Keshav if you saw my reel about it. That's the thing with Deschamps, sir. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that Deschamps is क्या बोलते हैं ना कि French version of Gareth Southgate. I don't want to say that, but I will always have a feeling that Deschamps kind of underachieved with the French team, and I'll always say that this. Okay, Euro 2016, I thought they were so much better than Portugal in that game, in that tournament, but they could not win it. But yeah, you can excuse that, saying that it was his first final. You can understand that. Later, he played he won the World Cup. It was an absolutely amazing tournament. Then he played in the Euro 2021, and he had the likes of Pogba, Benzema, and Mbappe playing for him at the time. And he decided to go gung-ho with all attack. And what happened in that tournament was they got knocked out by Switzerland, and they conceded 6 goals in those 4 games. Later, he played in the World Cup. They reached the final. In the final, they lost to Argentina. That is understandable. But again, in the Euros, they were really bad. I mean, there was a competition between England and France about being aesthetically unpleasant. They were that bad. It was so bad. Watching them was so pathetic in Euro 2024. Then came the next World Cup. And again, he decided to go all gung-ho. And that did not work out. First of all, he was playing with 2-man midfield. And never in his life has he played with 3-man midfield. Usko aadat hi nahi hai. And we saw that when Adrien Rabiot just went off due to yellow card, because he was on yellow, Monukone and Tchouaméni could not do anything, and that is understandable. Tchouaméni is not someone who will roam around the pitch. He will stay back. He will protect his defense. He is a proper 6, typical 6 number 6. If you look at someone like Rabiot is a good passer. He moves everywhere. But yeah, that's that. Sale. Favorite game of minus Man United 0. I'm a Barca fan, by the way. Chaila. My favorite game is Inter Milan 4, Barcelona 3. Pass. But yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, favorite game, I mean, one of my favorite, there are so many. Roma 7-1, United Arsenal 4-2. People, despite all that tunnel mein jo bhi lafda hua, people forget what an absolutely brilliant game it was. Great game it was. Fantastic game. Who are you? Are bhai, who are you? Okay, I am Mangesh. I have a channel called The Big Match Series, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Kuch plan banao na. Oh, all right. I got it. अच्छा ठीक है. Let's do something like this. मेरे पास MU TV का subscription है ना, क्योंकि I have Man United का membership just in case I go to Old Trafford again. मैंने वो membership लेके रखा है, so I have that membership. So I have that plan. इसके लिए हो जाता है वो. Is it fair? No, it is not. My favorite series of all time will always be Sopranos. It's not the Big Bang Theory. Not the Big Bang Theory. It's Sopranos. Hey, Nashi, what's up, man? Watching. Arey bhai log, yes. Thank you for reminding. Please like, share, subscribe. सब लोग like करो, सब लोग share करो, सब लोग subscribe करो. साला 9 like है सिर्फ. क्या मजाक करा के रखा है तुम लोग? Like करो. For United game, did it feel like midfield can have legs? Did it feel like Tielemans and Santos Silva? See, from what I saw of Santos, he did a very good job of shielding. If you have someone that shields the defense, And if you have someone like Tielemans who will see Tielemans, I don't think he's an. I think Tielemans is more of an 8. Tielemans is a good player. Both of them together can work. It's not like they can't work. आजकल क्या हुआ है ना कि सबको लगता है कि जस्ट बिकॉज द प्लेयर इज 6 एंड प्लेयर इज 8 और ये 7.5 है ये 6.5 है ये दोनों को साथ खेलेंगे तो नहीं चलता. People can work it out. Tielemans is an experienced player. They can make things work. At least against weaker teams, they should be fine. I'm not saying we will be at our absolute best if we play Tielemans and Santos together. Because Bruno will always play as number 10, but Bruno is not someone who will he tracks back. He comes back. So I think Santos Tielemans should work against weaker teams. But again, as I always say, we need someone who will control the pace of the game. And as I said, Tielemans, I think of Tielemans more of an 8 than 6. Let's see क्या होता है यार. Let's see क्या होता है. All right. Let's sack Carrickman. Hey Raghav, how's it going, man? क्या हाल है? What's up? Yeah, Carrick की टीम लॉस साले. Yes. कल बनाएगा फिर. Oh, yes. अरे मस्त स्नैक्स ये करो. मैं देखता हूँ मैं अगर बियर लाऊंगा तो मेरी मम्मी मेरे को कान पे लात मार के बराबर से भगा देगी. बट I'll try to get a couple of beer, couple of cans in. Let's see क्या होता है. 100% use infra. I did not get this with it. What was this in response to? Hey, oh, absolutely, it will be brilliant. It will be brilliant. मुझे बहुत सारे notes बनाने हैं अभी उसके लिए because I've watched so many of this game. So I have the memories are very clear. All the matches are clear on my mind. So yeah, it will be great. I didn't like. Yeah, I mean, I'm not over the World Cup, but yeah, it's a good क्या बोलते हैं ना, good segue from World Cup to Manchester United. It will be fun. कल तो नहीं रहूंगा, मे बी आफ्टर द गेम चलेगा. डन. इधर वे विन सिचुएशन टू एंजॉय करूंगा. साले ये सब ना ये बराबर ये करते हैं बराबर. ये स्पेन फैन और अर्जेंटीना फैन सारे हम लोग को तो दोनों चलेगा यार. ऐसा टाइप रहता है सबका. हे नबिल ब्रो, आई कॉन्टेक्ट वायरल फीवर. अरे यार नबिल, टेक केयर मैन, टेक केयर. आजकल बहुत ही ये साला बारिश की वजह से ना. हे नबिल, वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम एग्जैक्टली? एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट रियली श्योर इफ आई नो. Or we must have talked about it, but I don't recall. But यहाँ पे तो पूरा वायरल वेदर है यार. प्लीज टेक केयर भाई, टेक केयर. गर्म पानी पियो, ज्यादा बाहर का मत खाओ. आई एम गिविंग यू ऑल दी अंक एडवाइजेस. बट बाय द वे, वो सब करने से पहले प्लीज लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब यार. स्ट्रीम को लाइक करो. बट या टेक केयर यार. सी नबील, आई टोल्ड यू राइट फ्रॉम द गेट गो कि भाई इंग्लैंड का डिफेंस का प्रॉब्लम है. एंड तुम्हारा मैनेजर तो इतना बोलते हैं ना मराठी में, वी कॉल इट माती खाया. कंप्लीट माती खाया तुम्हारा मैनेजर. क्या मजाक था वो. एंड व्हाट आई फाउंड फनी वाज व्हेन पैराडाइस वेंट ऑफ. मतलब अर्जेंटीना वेर विदाउट देयर मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट डिफेंसिव मिडफील्डर, वन ऑफ देयर मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेयर्स. पैराडाइस वेंट ऑफ एंड स्टिल उसने डिफेंसिव सब्स्टिट्यूशंस किया यार. व्हाट द फक वाज दैट? I don't remember even Southgate doing that. Yeah? Southgate's issue was his in-game management. He probably wasn't great tactician if you compare to someone like Thomas Tuchel. But what Thomas Tuchel did against Argentina was dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Show your diary and few pillars. हाँ मैं दिखाता हूँ, मैं लेके आता हूँ डायरी और दिखाता हूँ. I'll show you. Oh, really, Advait. Oh, thank you for the commiseration, Saleh. I have a friend. Good one, Aditya. Good one. Yeah. Fair enough. But again, it was a good team, right? Argentina were weak. Germany did not play, Spain did not play, Italy wasn't there, Brazil was very decent, but Belgium was just too much for them. But this is a good point. This is actually a good one. Yeah. Perfect and 8 and player for us. I hate when Bruno drops because we can't. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Tempo control Tielemans कैसे करता है यूनाइटेड में? I really want to see that. देखते क्या होता है, देखते क्या होगा. But I was really impressed by Santosa today. But again, it's just Wrexham, but it was a very neat and tidy appearance. Huh? एकदम neat and tidy. So yeah. वो आज तो डिफेंस को शील्ड कर रहा था. He looked like a proper 6. डिफेंस को शील्ड कर रहा था. He was intercepting. He blocked a couple of shots. So that kind of game he was doing. So for me, he looked like a number 6. We are coming for a second. All right, Muji. I am from Kolkata. To select number harami hai sala pura chuse. Yeah. It was. I mean, I don't know if this is too much, but do you think England should sack Thomas Tuchel? And this is a serious question. I'm not just sort of trying to क्या बोलते हैं ना कि sensationalize something. Do you think England should sack Thomas Tuchel? Because he was brought on exactly in situations like this, and he failed with flying colors. Literally, ऐसी situation sort करने के लिए उसको लेके आए थे. The kind of situation he fucked up. Because everyone thought that Southgate fucks up such situation. But Southgate has never done anything like this, man. ऐसा कभी किया नहीं है उसने. What Tuchel did was absolutely shocking. Huh? Absolutely shocking. I will never understand it. Never understand it. वो तो होमीज बाकी के बात है. अच्छा आता भी नहीं. Okay, got it. Hey, what's up भाई? What's up Vesper? How's it going? क्या हाल है? पूरा टकला और टकला का. See, and I mean, I was thinking in the morning, and मैंने एक reel upload किया आज, and I've genuinely started thinking is if for national teams, if getting people like Southgate makes more sense than getting in Thomas Tuchel or Carlo Ancelotti, because when you get the people like Gareth Southgate, they have worked in your system, they know the culture of the team, they know the players well. Look at what De La Fuente is doing. Look at what Scaloni is doing. And when you get someone like Thomas Tuchel, you are essentially getting him to sort of क्या बोलते हैं ना? Literally fast track your progress. Tuchel doesn't know what goes in England's youth setup. He doesn't know. At least in a year time, he will not get it. उसको नहीं समझेगा वो. So I have started feeling that it makes sense for teams to get your Southgate or sign your Southgate than signing someone like Thomas Tuchel or Carlo Ancelotti. Even though Carlo Ancelotti and Thomas Tuchel are better club managers than Scaloni and De La Fuente. And I want to say, I mean, the scene before, there is this guy called Philippe Auclair. And मैंने उसका reel देखा basically. Philippe Auclair is a senior French journalist. And I saw his reel, I mean, a podcast I used to religiously follow called Guardian Football Weekly. And मैंने YouTube पे उसका reel देखा that Philippe Auclair was weirdly slamming Argentina, and he was saying that Thomas Tuchel is much better manager than Lionel Scaloni, and he will beat them. So this was before the Argentina game, and I thought, what the fuck is he talking about? This is a 60-something French guy who is disappointed with his French team, and he's talking now nonsense about Argentina. And that's the thing, yeah. It's okay if you don't want Argentina to win, but from a journalist, I mean, come on, you have some responsibility. I'm not talking about people on the internet, but some of the journalists are just losing their plot. क्या बकवास कर रहे हो वो लोग about Argentina? You don't have to like them. You don't have to like the fact that वो लोग ने पूरा मालविनस का जो फ्लैग है वो ये कर रहे थे. I get that, and they are getting slapped left, right, and center. And अगर इस पे कोई FIFA का rule है, then they should get punished. I'm fine with that. Absolutely not fine with that. But at least I'm expecting some responsible comments from a senior journalist, and that's not happening. A lot of senior journalists are losing their plot in their hate for Argentina. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. And he said something like that. Uh, the entire world is behind England for the first time ever. And I'm thinking, you see, I did not have a dog in the fight. मुझे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता था कोई भी जीता तो भी. I actually wanted to, I mean, of course I wanted to watch Messi play one more game. So I was sort of 51-49 थोड़ा मेरा ये था. But England, I celebrated England's goal. I celebrated Argentina's goal. I was fine with that. Lekin the kind of vitriol I see on social media and even by some senior journalists, I find it really, I am astonished by that. I'll be very honest. So yeah, best for game आज का अच्छा था. Our kids are really good. So Daniel Armour ये ना उसका नाम. हाँ, मैं हमेशा फर्स्ट नेम बोल रहा था. Daniel Armour and Harry Amos, I thought both of them had a really good game. बहुत अच्छा खेले दोनों लोग. Especially, I'm really impressed by Armour, by the way. He's a left-footed centre back, very good on the ball, and I like player who pass forward. So he was doing that throughout the game. So I was really impressed by him. Who do you think? Seriously, Nachi, मैं देखता हूँ साले तेरे को. Either is not going to be Grimsby Town. I'll tell you right now. होने वाला ही नहीं है Grimsby Town ये सीजन में. देखता है. स्पेन को फाइनल विन करते. I can't watch now. As a Liverpool fan, I've already started. But of course, I want to talk about the game tomorrow as well. But yeah, मैं सबके comments पहले ये करता हूँ, then we'll start talk about the game. England needs the Lord of Haram or Mikalat. England needs someone who comes through their ranks. They need someone who will come through their ranks, who understand their system, who understand their culture, and then who will punish them. Gareth Southgate, see, people make fun of Gareth Southgate all the time, but Gareth Southgate did a commendable job. Reaching 2 finals and a semi-final and a quarter-final in 4 tournaments. When England in 2018, England overachieved in 2018. I'll tell you that much. England did not have a great team in 2018. And he did a fantastic job in that World Cup. I thought in Euros, he did a fantastic job. In the last Euros, Euro 2024, I thought he was dreadful. He had sort of 4 number 10s playing next to each other behind Harry Kane. And not even behind Harry Kane. Harry Kane was dropping so deep in that competition. So I thought it was dreadful. You had someone like Cole Palmer. You had Phil Foden. Who else was there? I think it was Saka also played in that line. And Harry Kane used to drop deep. Jude Bellingham. So it was dreadful. I understand him leaving after that Euros. But he did a decent job. Otherwise, उसने बराबर इंग्लैंड की जो वाट लगी थी उसको ट्रैक पे लाने का बहुत अच्छा काम किया गैरेथ साउथगेट ने. So you have to give him credit for that. But I'm not really sure if there is anyone who works in their youth system and now that person will manage it. I don't know. I don't remember. मुझे नहीं पता ऐसे कैसे होगा. When you had there was a time when what's that guy's name? Monk. What Monk? Who used to manage Gary Monk. Gary Monk was in contention for England job. I thought he was a good game. It was a good game. He was a good, decent manager. तभी वो था. Eddie Howe was in contention at the time. But yeah, I mean, Gareth Southgate did a decent job. I don't know if after Gareth Southgate, who is going to come on. Let's see. All right. When I was sent to work in Netherlands, we had an English guy there. He's lived with Tuchel's tactics, saying he needs to be sacked. Yeah. But I don't know why he did what he did here. But he was specifically, they brought him in specifically to manage those situations, right? But he did not manage it. मुझे नहीं समझ रहा वो exactly क्या किया उसने. And I get, see, otherwise क्या होता है ना कि I understand people go over the top when they experience failure in one tournament. But I'm thinking कि if someone wants Thomas Tuchel gone, I can't blame them this time. I can't blame them. क्या करेंगे तुम लोग, क्या करोगे तुम लोग? I mean, except for Messi, man to man, most of their players were better than Argentina's players. But this is not to say that had they played at their full potential, would definitely Argentina को beat करते. I'm not suggesting that. Argentina have something, and we'll talk about it, something that I've never seen any team do. The kind of fucking team spirits these guys have, क्या क्या है वो? That's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. The World Cup will famous for managers hiding behind bad referee allegations with, yeah, even Deschamps said something like that, right? Deschamps said something stupid. Time to have two on-field. This is actually a good point, Aditya. I'll have to think about this. This is a good point. Cricket has 2, NBA has 4. Not a bad point. This is a good point, actually. Let's think about this. Let's talk about this sometime. And the fact they should immediately sack Tuchel. He was hired for, yeah, exactly. He was hired for specifically those 2 games, right? He was hired specifically to manage that particular situation and did not manage it. Not only did he not manage it, he failed miserably. बहुत गंदा वो फेल हुआ उस सिचुएशन में यार. So let's see. Hopefully England should be able to win. Even I feel that, and I, if you recall, I must have said this a couple of times in our live streams that England have a better chance of winning the Euros than the World Cup. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure now. Considering, I mean, when you have a homegrown manager, you have a different advantage here. बहुत अलग advantage है. Completely different advantage they have. All the homegrown managers, and that could be because they care about the team more. That could be one of the reasons. But the second is they know their system, their tactical system, their youth system very deeply compared to someone like, in a way, Tuchel or Ancelotti would not in such a short span. So yeah, I mean, I will not be surprised if people want. First of all, if people want England fans want Thomas Tuchel to go on, I'm not going to blame them. Second thing is, I'm not really sure if they're going to do. They might reach the semi-final in the Euros. Home advantage always counts, but can they go over the line against the likes of, say, Spain or France? I have my doubts, because Zidane will be managing France next time. I mean, and we can also talk about Zidane. Zidane is super pragmatic. He is super pragmatic. But, I mean, he is one of those widely respected figures in football, right? Especially in France. Just imagine France's greatest player managing them. He is not like, the kind of stuff Maradona was doing. He's not going to do that. He's calm, composed. He has won 3 Champions League. He has 3 Champions Leagues under his belt, 2 La Ligas. I'm not saying that he is going to be the second coming of Rinus Michels, but I'm pretty sure he's going to do a very good job. All right. Athletic Live pe comment I put, they kinda agree. Tuchel cannot be fully blamed. Consa Stones were pathetic. I agree. I'm not saying that they are second coming of Maldinis and Baresis. Were pathetic also. Tuchel ka issue low block versus City work, low block versus. But bhai, lekin that's my point. When he was doing it against Man City or against Man City, he had players who could do that. If you are talking about the Champions League final, he had N'Golo bloody Kante, one of the greatest defensive midfielders of all time. One of the greatest defensive midfielders of all time here. He had that. He had someone like Jorginho. Jorginho is excellent when it comes to controlling the tempo of the game. He was excellent. So he had players who could do that. Now what? He doesn't have any. So I'm not really sure. Ek minute. Hey buddy, thank you so much, man. The jazz guitarist, see me like certain fan base trashing. Thank you, bhai. Thank you, bhai. And welcome to our live streams. I think this is your first time. I'm really happy that you are here, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. Just out of curiosity, bhai, which team do you support? I'm just curious to know. I read about the theory pitches were being watered 4 times. Even match means ball travels faster. But how does it matter, यार? क्या फर्क पड़ता है उससे? क्या फर्क पड़ता है उससे यार? I don't think it matters, sir. चुतेगिरी है भैंचोद. मतलब I felt really bad for England. I felt really bad, and all of a sudden, when we were doing the watch along, हम लोग सबकी reaction same thing. What the fuck is happening? When as soon as we saw back three, सबकी reaction same thing. So out of which Rakshit and Manas both said they wanted Argentina to win. I was wearing England jersey, but my was like, yeah, England जीतेगी तो भी चलेगा. I would love to see Messi play one more time, but it wasn't like I wasn't diehard rooting for Argentina. But it was horrible. It was horrible. Too much, too much. Like Stones and Conserver, but also his biggest issue was selection. There was no rice. By the way, did you guys see Gravis Nunes' verdict on Declan Rice? And me and Advait were talking on our DMs, but yeah, just in case. Hey, Murith, how's it going, yaar? I think he basically did not select Trent because he did not have a great season at Real Madrid. I think that could be one of the reasons. I think so. और वही होता है ना कि Trent का क्या है ना? Trent, he is very good when you have the rest of the players pressing like maniacs. This is exactly what Liverpool players did under Jurgen Klopp. So that created some space for Trent on the right-hand side. So that worked. And that's not going to happen at England. So it's for this, if he had a good season, I'm pretty sure that he could have been on that squad. But I think one of the reasons they did not select him is because he was poor in that season. A lot of Real Madrid players had a bad season. So yeah, maybe that could be one of the reasons. अरे पता है I'm part of that community by the way, Sanchit. But yeah, मैंने बोला ना, just after the World Cup, just give me a few days. एक वीक का टाइम दे दो भाई मुझे, सिर्फ थोड़ा सा रेस्ट करना है, मुझे थोड़ा सा सोना है. हालत खराब हो गई है, पूरी हालत खराब हो गई है. आई कैन सी, मतलब मैं लिटरली अभी थोड़ा देर पहले वाइल वाचिंग द यूनाइटेड गेम मुझे लगा था मैं सो जाऊंगा, लेकिन थोड़ा सा मतलब मैं फ्रेश हो गया बाद में. बट गिव मी अ फ्यू डेज, हम लोग सब चालू करते हैं भाई, सब चालू करते हैं. तू बस एक दिन भाई, thank you so much भाई, thank you so much. I think we are instantly the quickest to that. Thank you भाई, thank you. Is it coming or are you ब्रूक मॉन्क? ये क्या है भाई, इसका मतलब क्या है? Failed to proper decent manager, what could be the reason behind? See, but again, Raghav, I really started feeling that there is a reason out of all the 23 World Cup finals, if you go back to 1930s, out of 46 finalists, 44 finalists were from the same country, homegrown country. Only 2 managers were not from the same country, except for Ernest Happel for Netherlands in 1978 World Cup. He was the last manager to do so. He was Austrian and he was managing Netherlands. Apart from that, every manager that has managed, that has reached the final, is from the same country. And I think there might be some reason for it, because that manager understands the system, the structure, the youth structure, or the culture of that particular country really well. He understands that culture better than someone like Thomas Tuchel or Carlo Ancelotti ever would for their countries. I'm not saying that this will never work out. I'm not suggesting that. But I think they will need to spend some time. And I mean, Thomas Tuchel, what he did against this Argentina was shocking. It was shocking. I will never get it. I will never get it. Menace and Monk. नहीं उसका क्या लेकिन मतलब I did not get that. Menace and Monk. Yeah. In a bottle, if you remember, you still Jose scored like low block unit. Oh, yeah. True, true. Oh, that's right. He was managing Bayern at the time. Yeah, that's right. Good point. Good point. I've already suffered hands from Tuchel and Arvinder Khan. I feel for you, Nabil. I really feel for you. See, there are a lot of people who hate England. I used to love England when they had a lot of Manchester United players playing for them. But I like England. I don't hate any particular team. I would want a team with Liverpool players to lose, but I don't hate England. I mean I have a soft for soft spot for England in general. So yeah, हो ही रहा है तो मैं आ जाऊं क्या? ये कन्फर्म का क्या मुझे नहीं पता भाई, कौन सा ऐड आ रहा है मुझे कुछ पता नहीं है. नहीं कर रहे यार. नहीं कर रहे. नहीं कर रहे, नहीं करना है. वो भाड़ में गया मैच में, देखने वाला भी नहीं होगा. सोने वाला हूँ जल्दी. कल मुझे फ्रेश रहना है रात को, तो मैं आज सो जाऊंगा. I have England's biggest issue is midfield legs off the ball, apart from Rice, other than two. See, England did not have any control in the midfield. That's the reason a lot of people were saying that he could have taken someone like Adam Wharton. And Adam Wharton, I mean, I rave about Adam Wharton all the time on our live streams. So नहीं पता. ये क्या तुम लोग क्या बोल रहे हो इधर? Morgan Rogers, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, let me go through some comments. So much hated by. Hey, Saurav, yeah, Deadpool won't manage what to do. भाई जो आज रात को मैड्रिड डर्बी देखना है, मैड्रिड डर्बी भी देखना है. अच्छा. बड़े भैया प्लेइंग यूरोस कमिंग टू पोर्चुगल. नची भाई मैंने टुचेल का सिलेक्शन इज सो कंफ्यूजिंग इफ यू वांट लो ब्लॉक. या फेयर इनफ. अब तो to बड़े भैया should focus on his Botox instead of. Let's not even talk about बड़े भैया यार. दिमाग ये क्या भैंचोदी क्या है ये? क्या मजाक है ये? आइचा गावन. आइचा गावन. Fuck. No, it is true. Apparently it is true. मैं एक बार देख रहा हूँ. Morgan Rogers. अरे और नहीं रिपोर्ट कर रहा है बे. भाई लोग और नहीं इज रिपोर्टिंग है. गावत क्या साला धबाधब साइनिंग कर रहे हैं ये लोग. मजाक है मजाक. क्या चलो ये. अरे यार. और अरे तू चुप बैठ साले. तुम लोग भी साइन करेगा अच्छा प्लेयर्स. 117 million. What the fuck is going on? Exactly 117 million. What the fuck? एक मिनट भाई लोग, मैं इधर चेक कर रहा हूं. Give me a moment, guys. क्या चुतियापा चालू है भैंचो. क्या चुतियापा चालू है. अरे यार ये देखो. Chelsea has reached verbal agreement with Aston Villa to sign Morgan Rogers, a bid of 117 million. 117 million euros. I mean, sorry, 117 million pounds, यार क्या है ये? And plays a 6-year contract to also move to Chelsea with new manager of club. Also intend move about DHL their preferred destination. I would record to Chelsea separate. Oh yes, ये तो एंजो का रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिया यार. Existing Villa contract runs till until 2030 after he signs fresh terms. But यार he moved to Villa. What the fuck यार? ये मजाक है यार. ये मजाक है साला. मजाक है ये मजाक. क्या करते साले ये चेल्सी वाले? इतना प्लेयर्स को साइन कर रहे हैं. 170 million. That is, don't you guys think it is too much, yaar? This is too much. All right. Okay, I support Greece from the Euros. Oh, nice. They're quite interesting. Since then, it has been misery. Yeah, true. That is true. Otto Ragel's team. By the way, Otto Ragel is the only foreign manager to win a Euro. He's the only foreign manager to do so. Have to bounce? Yeah, sure, Dixon. Have a good time. Have a good time. Our friend Sahil isn't there. Yeah, Sahil is not there actually. Most need supporter hoga bhai to yeah, seriously. Yes. Man City wouldn't have gone more. Arey, kya lekin 100 too much. This is too much, yaar. But I mean, this was actually a very good dig, Saurav. 115 million. Good one. Oh shit. अरे क्या एंड सीजन साले ये आर्सेनल ये चैंपियंस फैन ऐसा नाटक कर रहा है इधर. ये अद्वैत बहुत नाटक कर रहा है. तू साले बहुत नाटक कर रहा है. 27, but I am going to try my luck in football. Chelsea at least. Hey Aditya, what's up, man? Do you think that will reach the stage of the World Cup where they are furious? Yeah. I mean, I don't know where the fuck is he. I mean, kya mazak chale? I don't even know what to say. Joe Shield strikes again at Chelsea, another Man City Academy product. Yeah. Another Chetan, what's up, man? How is it going? Market का पूछ seriously क्या बना के रखा है यार? Market की गांड मार दी है पूरी ये लोग ने. Now, watch club charge. अरे यार. It's too much. It's criminal. Nuke Chelsea, yaar. Seriously. लेकिन हम लोग ने 115 ये कर दिया ना, वो जोक बना दिया हम लोग ने. On a serious note, what are your thoughts about Infantino proposing? It's too much, yaar. It's really too much. I feel it's too much. इतना बड़ा वर्ल्ड कप. See, तो essentially क्या होगा कि 64 groups, then essentially वो क्या होगा, वो सीधा 2 टीम्स ही जाएंगी आगे. 2 टीम्स जाएंगी आगे और 2 टीम्स में बेसिकली there will not be third spot. It will 2 टीम्स जो खेलेंगी they will straight go to round of 32. And yeah, I don't see a point of it. बहुत ज़्यादा फुटबॉल है. It's too tedious. I'm not a fan of it. 48 World Cup अभी ये तो रहने वाला है वहाँ पे. वो तो I'm pretty sure of that. So that's not going to change. Yeah, seriously, मजाक बना के रखा है. Oh yes, good point, यार आदित्य. 2 most important players, Tielemans and Morgan Rogers, sir. Good point. Man City are Thala fans. Barca fan, if Ferencvaros in the final, I want at least 100 million from PSG. Yeah. But is he going for sure? मतलब मैंने सब links देखा है, but is he going for sure or how is it exactly? एक मिनट भाई लोग. क्या चलो भाई यार. इंडिया आने. अरे यार वो तो छोड़ दो यार. लेट्स कीप दैट टॉपिक फॉर सम अदर टाइम यार. मजाक बना के रखा मजाक. 2000. I mean, Nuno Espirito Santo was Porto's backup goalkeeper in 2004. That's why he has a Euro. That's why he has a UCL. अमर अकबर आ गए तो एंटनी भी आना ही होना चाहिए. ओह ओके. तो गलबान चोलो सिमेओनी कहाँ से लाते हो भाई ये सब ने. अरे भाई जैज गिटारिस्ट भाई, यू हैव नो आइडिया इधर क्या हम लोग का इधर क्या भंकस चलता है. सीरियसली बहुत भंकस चलता है यहाँ पे. खतरनाक. ये कौन सा मिलाप हो रहा है इस टीम में. सीरियसली भाई लोग. बट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट फाइनल फॉर सम टाइम. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी what is your prediction for tomorrow. And I mean, this final is so interesting. I think this is something that FIFA, I'm pretty sure that FIFA would have killed to have Portugal versus Argentina in the finals, but we all knew that was not going to happen. But this is the second best thing for them. And there are so many narratives in the sense you have, there is a possibility of Argentina winning the back-to-back World Cups. That's one. Second is basically Messi is going to play against Yamal. So you have the greatest player in the last 50 years, or let's call him the greatest player since Pele or Maradona. And he is going to play against his possible successor, because Mbappe is fantastic. But Lamine Yamal at 17, or Lamine Yamal during the last Euros, at this age, he is better than Messi ever was at 16 or 18. I'm not saying that he is going to be as good as Messi, because Messi, बाकी अपने को पता है, he is something else. We have talked so much about Messi on our live streams. But there are so many narratives, man. कि Argentina can win back to back. Spain can win the World Cup after winning the Euros. So this is their golden generation. And see, that's the thing, right? They have so much control in them. वो इतना गेम कंट्रोल करते हैं. So at times when you have so much control, at times it is not aesthetically as pleasing. I'm not saying I have enjoyed watching Spain play, to be very honest. वो लोग अच्छे खेले इस टूर्नामेंट में. And I made 3 reels saying that I think Spain have a better chance of beating beating France. I made 3 reels. But मुझे लगा कि after the Belgium game that Spain were not convincing. I actually thought that they needed to raise their game more. And I mean, how wrong was I? क्या खेले वो फ्रांस के against? And of course we were doing the watch along. And in the beginning we thought that France were started to get into that game, but that penalty completely killed the game. After that, it wasn't the case of France underperforming. It was the case of Spain completely dominating and बोलते हैं ना फ्रांस की गांड मार दी उन्होंने completely. So you can say it was the best performance by a team in the tournament. They are so good here, and they are tactically flexible. They can beat you in various ways. बहुत सारे तरीकों से they can fuck you up. They can go narrow, they can go wide, and all the players. Pedro Porro is having a time of his life. Who would have thought Pedro Porro completely rocking the World Cup? He has been the best right back of the tournament. Lamine Yamal, I thought he was good. I don't think he is nowhere near at his best. But it's too much to expect from someone who is just 18. So I thought Lamine Yamal was good against France, but He's yet to hit his peak. There is a possibility that he will rock the next World Cup. But he was good. He's getting better. Rodri is having a time of his life. So basically, there is a possibility that it will be, if Argentina wins it, it will be Lionel Messi will be player of the tournament or Golden Ball. If Spain win it, there is a possibility that Rodri will win it. And Rodri has been phenomenal यार. मैं वापस उस दिन का वो गेम वापस देख रहा था अगेंस्ट फ्रांस. क्या खेल रहा था उस मैच में यार वो. इतना सही खेला रॉड्री उस मैच में. And this is something Argentina lack, right? They they are yet to play against a team that exerts so much control in the game. And Argentina's tactics throughout the tournament has been given to Messi. And in the knockout rounds, they have gone behind in knockouts. And what they do is Messi plays on the right hand side and he starts creating from that place. But the thing against what happened against England or what happened against Egypt or Switzerland, basically what they do is what they could not do is they stop passing lines to Messi. But someone like Spain can do that. Because just in case Spain score an early goal, and I think that is more likely to happen than Argentina scoring. First of all, they have considered only one goal in this tournament against Belgium. They are more likely to score an early goal. After scoring that early goal, क्या होगा मेसी का? If Messi goes down the right hand side, and if Spain don't lose the ball, what will happen? Is it going to be like the Euro 2012 final when Spain completely spanked Italy? Italy had a good game against Germany. They defeated England and Germany, and we thought that it was going to be a good tussle between these two teams. That did not happen. Italy की गाड़ मार दी स्पेन ने. Is something like that going to happen? I am really unsure, because even though there is no logical footballing reason for Spain or to Argentina to beat Spain, but those fuckers never give up, man. क्या करते हैं वो लोग? I have never seen what Argentina are doing right now. I have never seen any team do that. अरे वो साले गिव अप ही नहीं करते यार. कुछ नहीं गिव अप करते वो लोग. They don't know how to quit. And how do you play against a team that doesn't know how to quit? There is no logical footballing reason for Spain to lose against Argentina. But what will you do when Argentine players start doing like this? And what started as sort of an extension of Messi's, क्या बोलते हैं ना कि it was an extension of the celebration of Argentina's last World Cup, and they are now in the finals. They have better players than Argentina, except for one. And what the fuck is happening? If I were a betting man, how confident would I be if while placing my bet on Spain? Argentina can do anything here. If there is one team that Spain can't beat, or if there is one team that can beat Spain on their day, it is Argentina. So I'm really torn between Argentina and Spain when it comes to prediction. Again, there is no logical footballing reason for Argentina to beat Spain or for Spain to lose against Argentina. But how do you defeat a team that just doesn't quit? वो लोग भैंचोद क्विट ही नहीं करते यार. I don't know. I really don't know यार क्या होगा कल. It's going to be one hell of a game. And again, will Spain make Argentina look like Italy in 2000, like they did to Italy in 2012 Euros? 12 Euro final? क्या पता यार, क्या पता. All right. It was a great. See, it has always been a great experience. Shashwat is an amazing guy, very humble. भाई वो बहुत बड़ा है, मतलब उसका रीच बहुत सही है. The guy works tirelessly. बहुत सही है. उसकी team is amazing. People around him are amazing. And the way he treats people That's so sweet. He's such a sweet guy. Both him and his wife, both are so sweet. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's always great to go to Shashwat's place. Amazing. I had a great time. Yeah, yeah. Agreed. Agree with you. Agree with you. And I see a lot of people think that Spain have great defense. Of course, they have a very good defense. Kubarsi is having. Kubarsi is just fucking 19 and he's playing like a madman. But I think, see, when we talk about great defense, people I think of are people like Maldini and Baresis and Costa Cortas and Tassotis and all that, Mauro Tassotis. What I would say is Spain's defense complements their midfield, or midfield complements their defense. And because they complement each other, their defensive record is good. So it is not just defense, it is also their midfield. It's because of their midfield they have so much control in their in the control in games, and that's the reason they have been able to keep clean sheets. I mean, considering one goal in 7 games, that's ridiculous. So Spain in 2010 World Cup, they conceded 2 goals in 7 games क्योंकि तभी 7 गेम का ही तक ये था. Since it was for the 32 games. Abhi, they have considered 1 goal in 7 games, by the way. So yeah, let's see क्या होता है. Sorry, Thomas have. अमेजिंग क्या चलता है ना अपने लाइव स्ट्रीम पे, बहुत ही भारी. Yeah, already proven in Argentina. Well, see, part of me thinks that it is going to be Spain's World Cup. Part of me thinks that Lamine Yamal is going to, क्या बोलते हैं ना, वो कांड मारने वाला है सबका. Especially when he starts, Tagliafico तो कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा उसके सामने भाई. Tagliafico कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा उसके सामने, मार देगा उसके ऊपर बराबर से. On top of that, Argentina, if they play with that midfield, they are very narrow यार. बहुत ज्यादा narrow है वो लोग. Wings पे कुछ नहीं है उनका. So I mean, I'm still, again, I feel that Spain are going to win, but how can you count out Argentina here? Either can, but slight favorites for Spain, but can't. Seriously, man, this is such a fantastic final. And it's going to be me and Rohit tomorrow. And just in case Messi wins another World Cup, it's going to be absolute carnage, bhai. Absolute carnage. France, Argentina will come and bite like. I see, that's the thing, right? Against, I mean, Argentina were so edgy in the first half against England, and they were trying their basically. Simeone खेल रहा था. Simeone का काम वही था कि English players को wind up करना. That's all he was doing. Shithousery करना ही उसका काम था. He was doing that job so brilliantly. So definitely वो ऐसा करेंगे Spain के against. And Spain are yet to play against a team that can do that. So yeah, it's going to be a great game here. It's going to be an amazing game. Sorry. No, but that's different. What Portugal did is different here. Playing in the World Cup final against Spain, against a team that exerts so much control, it's completely different here, Murit. बहुत अलग है यार. And we are talking about a team that has won stuff. That's won trophy like 2 years back. And same with Argentina. Spain has won the Euros, Argentina has won the Copa America. So we are talking about two teams who have been there and done that. Argentina and especially have done it multiple times. They have won 3 trophies in back-to-back and they're in the final of 4 trophy here. That's ridiculous. I mean, again, let me repeat this. There is no logic for Argentina to win against Spain. But if there is one team that can defy logic or that has defied logic so many times this World Cup, it is Argentina. So it's, yeah. आम को ओडीसी भाई मैं शायद ट्यूसडे जा रहा हूँ ओडीसी देखने के लिए. मेरा फ्रेंड्स के साथ अभी बात हो रहा था सब एंड आई थिंक मेरे ख्याल से मंडे मेरा पूरा नींद में ही जाने वाला है. बट ट्यूसडे आई विल गो टू वॉच ओडीसी. आई एम नॉट वेरी एंथो अबाउट वॉचिंग ओडीसी क्योंकि मतलब last few Nolan movies I've never been a fan of. Post Dark Knight Rises, the only movie I liked a lot was Dunkirk. Uh, I mean, क्या ओडिसी में क्या नॉनसेंस, ट्रेविस स्कॉट एंड क्या क्या छुटिया पाए वो, एलियट पेस, क्या वो पागल हो गया नॉलन यार, पागल हो गया पूरा वो. बट अगेन देखते हैं, I'll watch it on Tuesday. Mostly I'll watch it on Tuesday. Yeah. Oh yeah, final. Yeah. True. That's a good point. That's a good point. But again, Inter did not have Lionel Messi, right? They did not have Lionel Messi or cult of Lionel Messi. They did not have that. I mean, the cult of Messi is ridiculous, यार. क्या cult है उसका? Just imagine entire stadium. Oh, मतलब while watching the game, I was getting goosebumps, यार. The entire stadium just cheering for you relentlessly, and that guy keeps delivering, यार. कौन किसको लगा था? मतलब there were talks about Julian Alvarez taking the center stage in place of Messi for this World Cup. क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ? कुछ नहीं हुआ. It's Messi again, and he is the best player of the World Cup. That guy, I mean, क्या ही बोले यार. This guy defies logic यार. ये ट्रांसफर मार्केट ना सबको पागल कर रहा है और कुछ नहीं है. मजाक बना के रखा है सबका ट्रांसफर मार्केट ने. भैंचोद नहीं चाहिए ट्रांसफर मार्केट, बाहर में गया ट्रांसफर मार्केट. बनना भी नहीं है कि शो मी योर रिजल्ट. मत दो पीटीए सपोर्ट मुश्किल से भूला था. Spain is right, no doubt, but it is a let's see there. Yeah. Exactly my point, sir. Of how do you beat Argentina, यार? कैसे beat करें उनको? What the fuck? क्या करते हैं वो लोग? How do you beat those guys? I mean, Alex Ferguson defined or Roy Keane's performance as he covered each and every blade of against Juventus in the second leg of the Champions League '99. Instead of क्या बोलते हैं ना, he covered each and every blade of grass instead of dying of exhaustion. And that is applicable for Argentina team right now. वो लोग भोसड़े में क्या, वो लोग मरेंगे लेकिन साला वो लोग क्विट नहीं करेंगे, ऐसी हालत है उनकी. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. Kukurea versus Messi. Yeah, let's see. Oh yes, he scored a brace in that game. He was good against England as well, by the way. He was working his socks off in that game against England. ना बहुत अच्छा खेला था उस इंग्लैंड गेम में. गांड मरवा के इधर उधर भाग रहा था वो. Seriously. it's a power of, I mean, friendship बोले या क्या बोले यार. I mean, of course there is friendship. It is quite clear that all those guys are very close to each other. It is just more than that, yaar. It is brotherhood. And just एक आदमी के लिए इतना reverence, and everyone is just buying into that idea. I find it remarkable. I have nothing but respect for those guys. बहुत respect है मुझे. Even if they lose the final tomorrow, I will have nothing but respect for them. The kind of brotherhood these guys have shown is something I have never seen in any sports team, yaar. That's great. That's amazing. Nothing but respect for those guys. मैं कोई नहीं चल रहा. Thank God I stumbled upon some days ago in another channel said that Portugal will not progress very late as their team is not. Okay. Oh भाई. Yeah, thankfully यहाँ पे नहीं होता guitarist भाई. By the way, see, I'm into hard rock and that kind of stuff. So do you play guitar, or are you a jazz guitarist? Because I want to take up, basically I have guitar I used to play once in a while. I can play chords, thoda far, but I haven't played in a long time. But are you a proper jazz guitarist, really? जॉर्ज अरे यार ये नाम क्या क्या रखा है यार, क्या नाम है भाई, ये क्या नाम है ना। तूफान नाम है भाई, ये तूफान नाम है। One goal in 7 days, Salah for a reason. Yeah, yeah. I agree. Almost same got into the synergy of last year's ability to come back. Yeah, yeah. Reverence, but I mean, it's more than just respect, right? It's reverence. And Spain has not faced any opponent like, yeah, yeah. I mean, वही है ना कि विदित कि स्पेन, आई मीन अर्जेंटीना अगेंस्ट इंग्लैंड इन दैट फर्स्ट हाफ, वो लोग इतने एजी थे, इट वाज क्वाइट क्लियर दैट दे वांटेड टू रिमाइंड इंग्लैंड व्हाट दीस गाइस कैन डू। एंड बेसिकली जूलियानो सिमियोने का काम ही वही था कि इंग्लैंड इंग्लिश प्लेयर्स को वाइंड अप करो। And I personally think that Argentina were top of their game right from the first half, and they started playing on the front foot. Even though no team was creating anything, they were playing on the front foot. They looked more assured. They looked more positive. They wanted to make something happen, and I think they were better team. Uh, I'm not really sure. See, you can't count Argentina out, right? So I'm not saying that Argentina wouldn't have made that comeback, but Thomas Tuchel made it very easy for them. Yes, for sure. Yeah. अभी हमने तालिया फियो का नाम लिया, याद आया यमाल को इमेजिन कर लिया उसके सामने। अरे यमाल तालिया फिको को पूरा बल्लेरे दे लेगा वो, और कुछ नहीं है वो। Paradise, it will be a great. I had to असली डिक्टेटर को पहचानने भूल गए, सॉरी आई हैड टू स्पीक अप। See, I'll tell you, Aditya. मैं मतलब I mean, you have been a regular right from the first team. मैं स्ट्रीम में पॉलिटिक्स बोलना अवॉइड ही करता हूँ कि बिकॉज क्या हो जाता है ना कि दिस पॉलिटिक्स इज सच अ चार्ज्ड, आई मीन आई वुड, मतलब मैं हमेशा सबको बोलता हूँ नाउ I have done all those fightings on social media and all that kind of stuff with politics. मैंने इतना ज्यादा नहीं किया है, I try to avoid it. लेकिन once in a while क्या हो जाता है ना कि लोग भड़क जाते हैं, and कभी कभार मेरा हुआ है, but I avoid talking about politics on social media. I do it only with a bunch of my friends or very close to me. क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, I would rather, मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि instead of fighting about politics, I mean, you fight about Messi and Ronaldo online. I'm just being facetious, but it's कुछ ये नहीं रहता रे उसका। People just go over the top, झगड़ा हो जाता है। I just avoid talking about politics online. I'll be very honest with you. कुछ मतलब नहीं है रे। मतलब what I found, even शाश्वत handled that situation really well. उसने बहुत अच्छा situation handle किया, because a lot of those guys wanted him to talk about politics in country. And my thing is, he is a football podcaster. He talks about football. Why do you want him to talk about politics? I will always say that. I don't agree with. See, lot of times क्या होता है ना कि even the reason I'm not talking about what's going on right now, because first of all, मैंने वो ज़्यादा follow किया ही नहीं है। मुझे सिर्फ वो लोगों का स्टोरीज देख के मुझे आइडिया है क्या चालू है। आई डोंट नो दैट पूरा वो इन डेप्थ क्या चालू है, वो सिचुएशन मुझे पता ही नहीं है। एंड राइट नाउ आई फील गुड दैट वे। 10 साल पहले आई वाज जस्ट लाइक losing my shit over each and everything that was happening in the country and that kind of stuff. लेकिन probably because I'm getting old और मुझे समझा कि I can't deal with all that while I'm working on this, maybe I'm just avoiding talk. Maybe मेरा ऐसा हो गया कि नहीं यार, पास हो गया। But yeah, anyways, we'll talk about football now. I used to play jazz and metal. Nowadays, I mostly play. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's really nice. तभी तो गिटारिस्ट वाला हेयर स्टाइल रख। अरे मेरा ऐसा पहले से, मतलब मे बी बिकॉज आई लाइक फुटबॉल, बिकॉज आई लाइक हेवी मेटल एंड ये। So I'll tell you something. When I was a kid, one of my favorite actors was Sanjay Dutt, because he had long hair. So I always liked long hair. I used to love Bret the Hitman Hart, जिसका बाल ये था। संजय दत्त का बाल ये रहता था। राहुल रॉय, आशिकी 1 का एक्टर, उसका बाल बड़ा था। तो I always had that क्या बोलते हैं ना, liking towards long hair. Yeah. fair enough. But did they overachieve themselves or? Yeah. True. Funny part, English was trying Gundagardi with Argentina, like these guys have PhDs in that. See, but the thing is, actually, Argentina started it. Argentina were so edgy that game meant so much more to England. इतना ज़्यादा था. It meant so much. Sorry, it meant so much. That game meant so much more for Argentina. So they were on front foot. They were edgy right from the get go. And starting में तो सिर्फ मारा मारी भैंचोद चालू था सबका. And हम लोग लिटरली बात कर रहे थे कि ये लोग ने मेसी को छुआ भी तो सब लोग छोड़ के आएंगे मारामारी करने के लिए. एग्जैक्टली ऐसा हो रहा था. मेसी को किसी ने एक बार टच किया. आई थिंक वाज इट हु वाज दैट? किसने मेसी को टैकल किया था? वाज इट एंडरसन? या इट वाज एंडरसन. एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन सब लोग साले भाग के खुद का प्लेस छोड़ के सब लोग साले भाग के मारामारी करने के लिए आए. इट वाज सो फनी. या right. अरे यार, लेकिन see, I don't think Cucurella. Do you think Cucurella will get rage baited? That Spain team is very smart. That Spain team is very mature. So I don't think they will. But even I'll be very honest with you. Even England handled that decently. इतना वो कुछ they did not fall for it. Over the top नहीं गए थे वो लोग. I thought it was a good game, man. I had a great time while watching that game. I was, by the way. I was a huge Brett the Hitman Hart fan. मेरे पास बहुत सारे ऐसे छोटे ये थे पोस्ट कार्ड्स थे उसके. नॉट पोस्ट कार्ड्स, व्हाट डू यू कॉल इट, ट्रम्प कार्ड्स थे. छोटा पोस्ट कार्ड्स भी था. मतलब आई एम अ ह्यूज ब्रेट हार्ट फैन. तो आई स्टिल हिट शॉन माइकल्स. Absolutely, I despise Shawn Michaels. I mean, you have no idea how much I despise Shawn Michaels. I absolutely love Bret Hart. I still love him, by the way. And he was a proper technical wrestler, right? तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है वो. Yeah. You have your own idea about fighting is futile. Yeah. See, what I would say, bhai, is fighting with friends is fine. Because friends के साथ क्या होता है? You argue and the next minute you make up. I mean, that's what us guys do, right? We argue with our friends and next time हम लोग ऐसा होता है कि ठीक है यार, he has his opinion, I have my opinion. मतलब हम लोग इतना झगड़ा किया है फ्रेंड्स के साथ, पॉलिटिक्स के ऊपर, स्पोर्ट्स के ऊपर, बहुत झगड़ा किया. बट what I would say is, at least मतलब क्या होता है ना कि when we start talking about politics, हम लोग का ऐसा होता है कि what I say is correct and what you say is completely incorrect. Nobody wants to listen to someone else. So I think I just want to avoid that situation. क्या होती है ना कि especially when you are talking in a public forum, it becomes very difficult. क्योंकि एक चीज इधर की उधर हो गई ना तो वो थोड़ी सी लफड़ा हो जाता है फिर. People, when we see politics, there are two topics. And we were discussing it the other day. कि दो topics है, politics and religion. It's very difficult for any human being or very difficult for most of the human beings to stay calm and talk about it logically. नहीं होता. First of all, when it comes to religion is a very, very, very complicated topic, extremely complicated topic. It's not that simple. Again, I don't want to go off topic and I don't want to talk about politics at all, especially when we're talking about World Cup final. If you read about someone like what Nassim Taleb or Jordan Peterson, what they write about religion, it's very, very, मतलब मेरा तो उसका viewpoint. See, I was never into science versus religion kind of debate. I am someone who likes I'm an engineer. I like science, but I always thought that science versus religion debate was really futile. But the topic is very, very complex. It is extremely complex. I think science and religion both have their different purpose. तो एक दूसरे को उसमें fight करना, I don't think it doesn't make sense. But anyway, as I said, it's okay to fight with your friends about politics, but don't do it online, man. Online बिल्कुल मत करो. It is really jarring. दिमाग खराब हो जाता है. So yeah, that's that. Calling you Ank. I am Manchester United fan from 2000. So I started watching football in 2002. But I am an uncle. I will be 40 next year. So I'm pretty old. I'm much older than most of you guys. So yeah, I'm fine. Absolutely fine being unk. Not a wonder minister. This is a very good comment, by the way. Very good comment. Are bhai. So there were when I was a kid, there were two kinds of trump cards. So I had trump cards when Bret Hart ka rank 1 tha. It was Bret Hart 1, Hulk Hogan 2, Undertaker 3. एंड और एक ट्रम्प का टाइप का ट्रम्प कार्ड था जिसमें हल्क हॉगन 1 था, अंडरटेकर 2 था और ब्रेट हार्ट 3 था, तो थर्ड था. तो मैं इतना गुस्सा आता था मुझे, मेरा था कि मैं सिर्फ जहां पे ब्रेट हार्ट फर्स्ट रहेगा वो रहेगा, वही ट्रम्प कार्ड लेगा. बट या इट वाज फन, इट वाज सो मच फन. I like Undertaker. I'm a huge Undertaker. See, I'm a huge Bret Hart fan, but I'm also a huge Undertaker fan. So a few days back, I'll share that reel with you. अगर मिला तो, I think I've saved it. So there was this guy who walks into his office, and so his boss or someone calls him कि there is someone I want to introduce you to. और वो जाता है सामने Undertaker खड़ा है. वो बंदा that guy is of my age. और उसका रिएक्शन इतना अमेजिंग था ना, वो लिटरली बात करना भूल गया. वो ही वाज सो मेस्मराइज्ड. इतना अमेजिंग वीडियो था. मैं देखता हूँ, अगर मैंने वो सेव किया होगा था ना, तो I'll share that video with you. It's amazing video. Goldberg better. Goldberg was an amazing wrestler, but I mean, being a Bret Hart fan, I don't hate Goldberg, but yeah, I know why Bret Hart finds him so irritating, because he was very dangerous to work with. उसने बहुत सारे wrestlers को injured भी किया. So he wasn't exactly safe to work with. So yeah. Like, yeah, by look, like, share, subscribe karo. If I'm assuming that with it you're referring to that. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, by look. Please buy karo. So I found one pro wrestling fan. Was expecting a 90s वाले fan हो या नहीं. So Rohit अभी भी देखता है. And Anuj is not here tonight, but Anuj और Rohit हमेशा बात करते रहते हैं. But I used to watch. I stopped watching after WrestleMania 2004. I thought WrestleMania 2004 was, oh my god, इतना बोर था. मेरा हो गया कि नहीं, I can't watch this anymore. So basically Undertaker versus Kane और Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, वो उसके बाद मेरा हो गया कि no, I can't watch this. This sucks. तो मैंने बाद में देखना बंद कर दिया. मुझे थोड़ा आजकल UFC में इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है, but I don't understand the technicalities of it. I just watch it. Technicalities कुछ समझता नहीं है मुझे UFC का. At least wrestling with, you know, the moves and all that kind of stuff. But UFC is much more technical because you have so many fighting techniques. I mean, those guys know kickboxing, those guys know jiu-jitsu, those guys know grappling. They know so many things here. So yeah. But yeah, that is true. Debates में दिमाग का, अरे यार बहुत भूसड़ा होता है, मत करो, वो तो दिमाग का भूसड़ा ही होता है. I used to argue a lot about football. तभी मजा आता था, because in the end क्या होता है ना, कि आर्ग्यूमेंट होने के बाद थोड़ा सा ये हो जाता है कि at times you realize कि मेरा पॉइंट गलत था. पॉलिटिक्स में वैसे नहीं होगा. पॉलिटिक्स में it's just that you want to be right. के तो वो छोड़ दो यार, मत करो. ऑनलाइन प्लीज झगड़े मत करो. टॉक टू योर फ्रेंड्स, whatever, लेकिन प्लीज ऑनलाइन झगड़ा मत करो. Coming from your beloved football unk. Why did you? Sorry, I said my favorite game was one. Then why did you? Well, I did not get. Niman, what are you trying to say? Man U से यूनाइटेड से लिवरपूल ऐसा हुआ ही नहीं है ना, वो. आई होप इट हैपेंस सून यार. हम लोगों को कंप्लीटली ह्यूमिलिएट कर दिया था उन्होंने. Shane McMahon, yeah, Shane McMahon. Steve Austin, Roddy Piper, Randy Savage, yeah, of course, kidding. I hate Goldberg for what his booking did. Yeah. What his? अच्छा, शो डायरी. ओके, मैं दिखाता हूँ डायरी. अरे इधर ही रखा है, सॉरी, एक मिनट, इसके नीचे रखा था. ये देखो, ये है मेरा डायरी. ये है मेरी डायरी. बहुत कुछ लिखा हुआ है मैंने. I was working. I actually wanted to make a video about 2006 World Cup. तो मैंने I started working on the script for it. लेकिन वो कुछ मैं कर नहीं पाया, बाद में टाइम नहीं मिला करने का. उसके बाद ये देखो ये सब वही वर्ल्ड कप का ये पूरा मैचेस और इसका ये सब स्क्वाड, ये मेरे ख्याल से स्क्वाड रिव्यूज का है ये. तो मैं उसका नोट्स निकाल रहा था. अगेन अ फ्यू अदर है. ये और एक स्क्रिप्ट है यहाँ पे 2006 वर्ल्ड कप की, और पहले किया था, बाद में छोड़ के मैंने वापस चालू किया था. एंड क्वालिफिकेशन का नोट्स निकाला था मैंने, कौन किसने कितना क्वालिफाई किया उसका. ये सब दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे को पता नहीं. ये देखो अच्छा क्या बात. ये देखो. और आज थोड़ा ये फ्रांस मोरक्को का है, और ये फ्रांस स्पेन का ये देखो निकाला यहाँ पे. अरे तो मेरी वो करने की. और यहाँ पे ये वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल, सॉरी ये अच्छा माइला, ये वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल का. या आई एम ट्राइंग टू सॉर्ट ऑफ, मैं उस पर स्टोरी लाइन कुछ निकल सकता है क्या वो देख रहा था. लेकिन आई वांट टू मेक सम रील, लेकिन देखते हैं वो कल कुछ ना कुछ तो करेंगे. नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. आई एम अ ह्यूज सीना एंड रोलिंग्स, सेथ रोलिंग्स. I have never been a huge fan of John Cena. I've never been a huge fan of Randy Orton was good, but John Cena I've never been a huge fan of. Seth Rollins I've never seen him play. Never. मैंने देखा ही नहीं है. फिर डिस्कस करना हो तो मुझे इनवाइट करना या चैट में. हाँ पक्का. अरे हमेशा ये तो करता ही रहता है. अनुज और रोहित हमेशा बात करते रहते हैं इसके अपने वर्ल्ड कप के, सॉरी रेसलिंग के बारे में. इवन अभिषेक वॉचेस इट एक्चुअली, लेकिन अभिषेक लाइव स्ट्रीम आता नहीं है, वो बात अलग है. लेकिन इवन अभिषेक वॉचेस इट. या डोंट सीएम वर्क 30 मिनट्स मैच. ओके. माय फेवरेट मैच अगेन, मैं आपको मेरे जमाने का ये मैच दूंगा. माय फेवरेट मैच इज दैट ब्रेट हार्ट स्टीव ऑस्टिन रेसलमेनिया का मैच. इट वाज फैंटास्टिक गेम. आई हेटेड दैट शॉन माइकल्स और ब्रेट हार्ट का आयरन मैन मैच. साला हरामी शॉन माइकल्स. रॉलिंसन मैंने देखा ही नहीं है भाई. ये देखा ही नहीं है. टाइलर ब्लैक देखा ही नहीं है. व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ द रीसेंट, आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट रीसेंट रेसलिंग वेस्टर भाई? आई डोंट वॉच इट यार. मैं नहीं देखता वो. पकता है मेरे को. ये अरे बकवास है यार. वो तो साला फर्स्ट गेम में आप लोग इतने गाली दे रहे थे. साउथ अफ्रीका वर प्लेइंग फ्रॉम द बैक. व्हाई? काय को? व्हाई आर यू प्लेइंग फ्रॉम द बैक? यू डोंट हैव प्लेयर्स टू डू दैट. इट्स नॉट, यू आर नॉट गुड इनफ. लेकिन वो प्लेइंग फ्रॉम द बैक कर रहे थे. मैक्सिको ने बराबर से ठोका उनको तभी उस मैच में. छुटिया लोग साले. या Montreal, oh, hated. I'll tell you what happened. So I was in 5th standard during Montreal screw job. और तभी स्टार स्पोर्ट्स पे मैंने आई केम फ्रॉम सम कुछ तो स्कॉलरशिप नहीं थी 5th में. सब मैथ के एग्जाम का क्लास था. तो मैं क्लास से आया, मैंने चालू किया एंड आई पहले ये था ओवन हार्ट वर्सेस ऑस्टिन का मैच था विच गॉन, जिसमें वो इंजर्ड हो गया ऑस्टिन बेचारा. एंड उसके बाद ब्रेट हार्ट और शॉन माइकल का मैच था. एंड ब्रेट हार्ट वाज हील एट द टाइम, बट दैट सिंस दैट मैच वाज इन कनाडा, टोरंटो में मैच था, तो ही हैड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर चीयरिंग फॉर हिम. अदरवाइज यूएस में वो पूरा हील था, उसको सब लोग बू करते थे उस स्टार्ट टाइम पे. एंड शॉन माइकल्स वाज आल्सो हील एट द टाइम. तो वहां पे बहुत सारे हील थे एंड न्यू हीरोज वर कमिंग अप. सो आफ्टर दैट ओवरनाइट गेम दे डिसाइडेड टू प्रमोट स्टीव ऑस्टिन एज अ हीरो. तो कुछ समझा ही नहीं तभी क्या हुआ था. कुछ समझा नहीं. नोबडी टॉक्ड अबाउट मॉन्ट्रियल स्क्रू जॉब. मतलब क्या था बेसिकली. वी डिड नॉट हैव इंटरनेट, तो आई डिड नॉट हैव एनी आइडिया. तो समझा ही नहीं वो क्या हुआ था. आई रियलाइज इट वाज अ स्क्रू जॉब आफ्टर अ फ्यू इयर्स. आफ्टर अ फ्यू इयर्स मुझे समझा कि दैट वाज अ स्क्रू जॉब, क्योंकि समझने का कुछ कोर्स ही नहीं था. देन आई उसके बाद सीधा मैंने ब्रेट हार्ट को WCW में देखा. एंड WCW इन माय ओपिनियन वाज दैट WCW अर्लियर विंटेज WCW वाज बेटर देन WWF इन माय ओपिनियन. तो मैंने तभी देखा वो. आई हैड नो आइडिया अबाउट इट. Abhishek is a bit busy. He's shy for live streams. But yeah, let's see if he joins. मैं उसको बोलता हूँ थोड़ा join कर करके. Let's see. Hey Amal, what's up, man? There is a Marathi movie Tighe available in Z. Heard great things about. I have not seen it यार. मैं ये सब वर्ल्ड कप खत्म होने के बाद ये सब देखना अभी वापस चालू करूंगा. आई एम गोइंग टू चिल फॉर अ फ्यू डेज, बट लेकिन यूनाइटेड का प्री सीजन अभी चालू हुआ है, सो इट विल बी गुड. आई हैड क्रिकेट ट्रम्प कार्ड्स, एवरी ट्रम्प कार्ड्स. टॉप्स का कार्ड्स पैक्स में आते था. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. ए चुप, ब्रेड स्क्रूड ब्रेड. कुछ ब्रेड स्क्रूड नहीं किया ब्रेड ने. या मेनिया 2004 में इवेंट वाज पीक दो. आई डिड नॉट लाइक इट. आई डिड नॉट लाइक मेनिया 2004. I mean, for some reason, I did not like it. I thought Mania 2003 was excellent. You had Brock versus Kurt Angle, Booker T versus Triple H, you had Rock versus Austin. I thought Mania 2003 was insane. मेरे पास उसका CD था भाई. मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा था. I bought that CD from जो यहाँ पे नहीं, मैंने कहाँ से लिया था वो? हाँ, यहाँ पे थाने में एक शॉप है, वहां से लिया था. ये तो यूज्ड टू गो टू यहाँ पे फोर्ट में, वहां पे रेसलिंग के ये सीडीज बेचने वाले रहते थे लोग, तो यूज्ड टू बाय इट फ्रॉम देम. तो या WWE वर्सेस W, मतलब आर यू सेइंग दैट डिड आई वॉच इट पैरेलली और आर यू सेइंग समथिंग एल्स? हाफ स्पेस जा रही है. हे व्हाट्स अप मैन, हाउ इज इट गोइंग? क्या हाल है? Hey, that's good. That's good, glad you could join us. By the way, we are doing watch along for tomorrow's World Cup final. Please do join if possible. So yeah. Booker T was screwed though. Yeah. True. Plus HBK Jericho. Same. तभी HBK Jericho था. That 2003 WrestleMania was insane. बहुत सही था वो. उसके बाद मैंने रेसलिंग कुछ देखा नहीं है भाई. मुझे पता नहीं है. Hey, Yuran bhai, what's up? No worries, bhai, no worries. Please study. I'll probably miss third, fourth, but I just wonder how good Zidane is going to be and can France win. Oh, I mean, let me think about this a bit. I think Zidane is very pragmatic manager, so he'll get the best out of that France team. He was insane for Real in the knockouts. In the Champions League, he won three Champions League back-to-back. So it is great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah. Hey, Kushal, what's up, man? I'm a bit confused. Are they going to sell? See, it is quite clear that they are building a very good team and they have a very good coach to implement that. So it seems that the owners are sort of helping Xabi Alonso. उसको हेल्प कर रहे हैं यार वो लोग. So this is commendable. If Todd Boehly and co they do that, it's really commendable. And they are building a good team, man. They are building a very, very good team. So yeah, credit to them. So does that mean they are going to sell Pedro Porro or something like that? Does that mean that? Are they going? Oh, by the way, हमारे favorite Alejandro Garnacho का क्या हुआ? भोसड़ी का. But yeah, I mean, it's a good signing. He's a good player. He's still young. I think I'm not really sure about his price tag. लेकिन आजकल ऐसा हुआ है ना कि market में everything is so inflated. So I'm not really sure what to make of it. So let's see. यार. I think he will come good. Under Xabi Alonso उसको अगर अच्छा structure दिया, if owners support him, Chelsea will come good this season. I'm not really sure about their defense. उनका defense poor लगता है. उनका defense नहीं है अच्छा. So unless until they sort that out, let's see. मुझे लगता है I think Morgan Rogers is a good signing. लेकिन as I said, I am not really sure about their defense. In my opinion, उसका defense इतना अच्छा नहीं है. So let's see. I'll tell you, Nachi, तभी ना नचिकेत अपने यहाँ पे ना WWF नहीं लगता था स्टार स्पोर्ट्स पे. When they started showing it on 10 Sports. तो 2000 में आई थिंक समवेयर इन 2000 बिफोर 2001 स्टार स्पोर्ट्स का डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूएफ से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म हो गया, और डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूई से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म हो गया. सो फॉर अ कपल ऑफ इयर्स वी डिड नॉट वॉच एनी रेसलिंग. 2002 में 10 स्पोर्ट्स आ गया, और 10 स्पोर्ट्स में वापस रेसलिंग चालू हुआ अपने यहाँ पे. सो या Rikishi, Eddie Guerrero, or I used to like Eddie Guerrero, to be very honest. I liked him. But Edge was very good. Huh? Edge was very good. I like Chris Jericho a lot. A proper. By the way, Chris Jericho has a band. Huh? He has a heavy metal band. I forgot the name of that band, but he has a heavy metal band. अरे नहीं भाई, TVMT क्यों? And we don't get all the 3 ranks ranking. नहीं, लेकिन वो करेंगे. वो will start doing that. इसके बाद एक वीक दो, उसके बाद हम लोग करना वापस चालू करेंगे. Give me one more week and we'll start doing that. Do you only do United game watch alongs, or who is Mangesh? I am Mangesh bhai. But see, two of us are United fans. Me and Rohit. So it's 3 of us: Mangesh, Rohit, and Abhishek. And me and Rohit are United fans. So हम लोग United watch alongs ज़्यादा करते हैं. That's the reason we do United watch alongs more. But we also do other watch alongs, other important games. देखते हैं वो watch along, और ये क्या करना है वो देखना है ये सीजन में. But yeah, let's see. Hey, bhai, thank you for your contribution. Huh? Thank you so much. Yeah. Peak WrestleMania, it had so many good matches. Ending was particularly sad. मुझे कुछ पता नहीं है इसके बारे में. रोहित होता तो वो बहुत कुछ होता था, but I don't know anything about this. Yeah, that is me. हाँ यार, आज का मैच में एम्बापे गोल ना करे तो एटलीस्ट मेसी का एक गोल की बाद गोल्डन बॉल. क्या मतलब, क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? आज के मैच में गोल करके एम्बापे करेगा भी क्या फर्क पड़ता है? क्या करेगा वो एम्बापे आज, मतलब आज के मैच में गोल करके कुछ नहीं पड़ पाएगा. Yeah, 100%. Pedro Neto is not for sale, Faber said. Oh, okay. I see, when Chelsea signed him, I thought he was a very good player. मुझे लगता है कि he's still a good player. Probably he need a different coach. At times he frustrates you because of the way he plays. He's उसका decision making at times sucks. Maybe that is one of the reasons. But yeah, when Chelsea signed him, I thought he is a very good player. By the way, I thought so. And they have Enzo. Enzo, I'm a huge Enzo fan. Amazing player. मुझे पता नहीं वो रियल मैड्रिड से लिंक था, लेकिन अभी तक कुछ आया नहीं है उसका. तो लेट्स सी. या होपलेस है वो. एंड आई फील क्या होता है ना कि ये इतना गधा है ना गार्नाचो. he is a good player. He is a decent player. वो यूनाइटेड में whenever he came off the bench, he did a good job. He did a decent job whenever he came off the bench. By the way, before we move ahead, भाई लोग please like, share, subscribe. आज लाइक बहुत कम है, मैं देख रहा हूँ सिर्फ 21 लाइक है. भाई लोग लाइक्स बढ़ाओ. What was the answer to Europa League question? So basically it was Europa League का जो question था ना, उसका ये आंसर था कि you had 5 to 6, I think 6 World Cup winners playing in the Europa League. उसके बाद एक बार सिर्फ 4 खेले हैं starting. Yeah, that doesn't happen in Europa League anymore. That was the answer. And Morgan Rogers, I mean, this came out of absolutely nowhere. But yeah, Arsenal need to sign a left winger considering they're letting go of, already gaya, right? Trossard already gaya, so they definitely need one player. By the way, मुझे कुछ नहीं समझ. Jericho for you fan है. By the way, Jericho and Ledge Christian are still active in. I think I saw a reel about it. Yeah. I saw that. Oh yes, bhai Aditya. Yeah, we'll get that very soon. Durgapur next season का Durgapur Smoke Champion moment. Oh my god, it was insane, bhai. Durgapur, I mean, yeah, it was amazing. I mean, mind boggles. And now that you have mentioned it, it's literally like yesterday. What I'll do is when we start our WhatsApp community ना, मैं उसका एक screenshot share करता हूँ कि हम लोग का ऐसा होता था. We started doing reels last year. I think Feb से हम लोग ने वो reel डालना चालू किया. But earlier it was analysis, that kind of stuff. We used to get some hits, then we started doing quizzes. एंड उसके पहले एक गेस्ट द प्लेयर हम लोग ने किया था. उसमें डिसेंट ये था, 50-60 लोगों ने लाइक किया. तो ऐसा हो गया कि अरे यार 50 लोग अपने को लाइक कर रहे हैं. अदरवाइज इट वाज 10 पीपल एंड इंक्लूडिंग ऑल माय फ्रेंड्स एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टफ. एंड जे ओकोचा का जब गेस्ट द प्लेयर हम लोग ने डाला था, आई स्टिल रिमेंबर, मैं देखा अरे 1 घंटे में अच्छा खासा हिट्स हो गया. एंड देन आई वोक अप इन द मॉर्निंग, मैंने रोहित और अभिषेक का बहुत सारा मैसेज देखा कि अरे इतना कैसा ये मिल रहा है, अपने को लाइक मिल रहा है. So that reel went viral. अरे सुबह देखा यार 10,000 व्यूज कैसे मिला. तो फिर चार दिन में उसका 100K हो गया. तो we were shocked कि ऐसे भी होता है. Then we started getting a lot of followers. And after that reel, we got, for a month, we were getting 100 followers every day. But what we did was for about 100 days, हम लोग ने रोज एक रील पोस्ट किया था. तो मेरी हालत खराब हो गई थी वो एडिट कर करके. क्योंकि इनिशियली क्या होता है ना कि व्हेन यू आर नॉट यूज्ड टू इट, वो थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है ना. मैं आंख बंद करके एडिट कर सकता हूँ वो, बट वो तभी ऐसा हुआ था. तो यार दुर्गापुर बॉक्स चैंपियंस, इट वाज अमेजिंग. लिसन टू जूडस. अच्छा. इज इट गुड? चलो भाई. या इट हैज बॉक्स चैंपियंस. ही वाज सो गुड फॉर इट. या दैट्स राइट. इट वाज अमेजिंग. They said Rock versus Cena was once in a lifetime, Salah times in a lifetime कर दिया. Yeah. Rock versus Hogan was also good. It was a very good game. Javi Alonso to Enzo Fernandez, what a player. Meanwhile, Javi Alonso to Garnacho, क्या करूँ इसका? छुतिया है वो Garnacho, यार सवा एक नंबर का. Yeah, they should sign. Advait, if you're still around, do you want Alejandro Garnacho? Great player. Sign him right away. In England, who have played golf with, he is Harry Kane, and maybe England made the mistake when they put clown, absolute clown. What's Durgapu? Are bhai, cholo bhai, you need to, if you don't know this, you need to check our JJ Okocha ka pinned reel from our Insta account. Please देखो. नहीं रिपोर्टर वाइफ वो ज्वाइन नहीं करती भाई, वो ज्वाइन नहीं करती वो. एंड लाइक नहीं, अलग सर कुछ नहीं. हम लोग कल एक मेरा एक्चुअली कैल्सियो चर्चा वालों के साथ एक कल दोपहर को 3:30 बजे एक लाइव स्ट्रीम है उनके साथ, बट it's going to be on their channel, so please guys be there, all of you guys be there at 3:30. Final के लिए it's going to be me and Rohit. Yeah, Winger, I have an offer. तू हम लोग का साले निवन नंगाई कर रहा है. But first of all, for the last 1 year it was a passion project. Now that we have monetized on YouTube, now we'll start thinking about, we have already started thinking about how to monetize it. So yeah. Tikri quiz. What is Tikri quiz? I got a bit confused. Upon domestical decision, you have a great player in England. You play. It's current AW thing. So by the अच्छा. Chalo, please allow your play a little more freedom. Yeah. अब even अच्छा 3 को लेकर क्विज चालू होगा रे भाई, चालू होगा वो जल्दी चालू करेगा. आफ्टर वर्ल्ड कप जस्ट गिव मी वन मोर वीक. क्या वर्ल्ड कप 20 मेरे को 20 जुलाई के लास्ट वीक से हम लोग वापस सब रेगुलरली चालू करते हैं. डोंट वरी. या runs on life, hopes, fears and dreams. Yeah, I did leave my job, full-time job. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. But so it seems he's not in Javi Alonso's plan, right? Yeah, yeah. That's that. By the way, guys, give me prediction for tomorrow. हम लोग कल anyway हम लोग 1 घंटा पहले एटलीस्ट हम लोग चालू करते हैं या 11 बजे चालू करते हैं. हम लोग देखते हैं क्या करना है उसका. But give me your prediction for tomorrow. And Christian Romero to Real Madrid future will. अरे यार क्रिस्टियन रोमेरो क्या खेल रहा है वो, क्या खेल रहा है वो. By the way, did you see that video of him tackling his wife and while he was playing in his backyard with kids? वाइफ को टैकल किया उसने उसने उसके इतना गंदा टैकल, वो बेचारी सो गई, वो उठी नहीं वो 5 मिनट के लिए. या ओह यस यस विल डू दैट. अभी शॉर्ट ये अपना छोटा वीडियोस करना नेक्स्ट सीजन से चालू करेंगे, पक्का करेंगे. Oh, jazz guitarist is going 2-1 to Argentina. That's good. Even I'm torn here. I'm not really sure क्या होगा. I mean, my brain says that it's going to be Spain. My mind says it could be Argentina. यार. Seriously. Let's see क्या होता है. Let's see क्या होता है. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. Okay, और predictions आ रहा है अपना. Ritesh Singh 1-1-2. Okay, 3-2. It can happen. Spain wins. Argentina के फाइनल में हम वाइब्स पे नहीं. I mean, that can happen यार. वो हो सकता है. It can definitely happen. अरे सीरियसली यार, क्या स्पर्स के प्लेयर्स सब डिफेंडर्स खेल रहे हैं यार, और उनके लिए इतने गंदे खेलते हैं, लेकिन इधर क्या वर्ल्ड कप में खेल रहे हैं यार. सही. स्पेन 1-0 to Spain. Penalties by Argentina. That makes sense. Chalo guys, thank you so much for watching. Please join tomorrow's watch along. We'll start at about 11:30 or 11:15. And yeah, it's going to be a great World Cup final. Hopefully it will be a great World final. It will not be like the Euros final of 2012. It will be, I hope it is like that Argentina-France game. Hopefully. देखते क्या होता है. थॉट्स ऑन लाइनअप आया नहीं ना भाई अभी तक. 2:30 को गेम है ना वो. क्या होगा मतलब, मेरे को लगता है वो लोग जो खेले नहीं उनको खिलाएंगे यार. यू माइट सी पीपल लाइक रॉजर्स मे बी चर्की स्टार्टिंग, मे बी. लेट्स सी. नहीं ना, अभी तक 2:30 को है ना मैच, लेट है ना आज तो. या I saw this on YouTube. Named the player who was captain of England. And yeah. There are 2 reclaims. Name the third. Yeah. हम लोग का ये वो. The answer was Ian Botham. Yeah. या नहीं आया अभी तक. 1 घंटे के बाद आएगा या 12 ना 1:15 तक आ जाएगा. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. कल है watch along. Yes, कल है watch along. कल 11 around 11:13 11:15 we will start. बट या चलो, मैं अभी आज की स्ट्रीम बंद करता हूँ. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. थैंक यू गाइस फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. कल पक्का मिलते हैं अपन 11:15 को. मस्त नहा धो के आओ. मैं देखता हूँ अगर पॉसिबल है तो मैं बियर बाजू में लेके बैठता हूँ. Oh yeah, thank you भाई. Please be there. अरे अनुज, we talked about you and your obsession with wrestling भाई. We talked about it. You're also and talked about you, and we talked about you and Rohit talking about wrestling. हम लोग सब लोग उसके बारे में बात कर रहे थे. But yeah, how did we know? अरे भाई हम लोग ने गेस किया है क्विज में, मैंने और अभिषेक ने. रोहित ने ये किया था तभी. We guessed it. Yeah. यही अनुज है wrestling वाले. Yeah, that is true. Anuj watches pro wrestling and he discusses it with Rohit all the time. बट भाई लोग, मैं आज अभी सीरियसली बंद करता हूँ. मैं कल बात करता हूँ तुम लोगों से. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग एंड आई विल सी यू टुमारो. बाय फॉर नाउ.